Welcome back to the Daughters of the Moon podcast. Mom and I are both really excited and grateful for you being here today with us. Today is one of our favorite days. We're doing the August energy reading for the month of August, obviously. So, the cards that I chose, and Mom and I are both going to do them from, is the Spirit Messages by John Holland, which I know you're a big fan of his, Mom.
I definitely
And
am.
and the Energy and Spirit Oracle by Sandra Anne Taylor. So, I picked out four cards, thought we could do that sort of 4 weeks in August, four cards. So we will start off. So the first one is reach out, but I'm so gonna need some glasses to read it. Says, we know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help when offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it is presented to you. You see that?
Yeah, it's a very different card, isn't it? It's like you got the white and the dark reaching out at the same time, right?
Yeah.
So it's like he's in the background, very dark, but she's in the light. It's like she's trying to heal his heart, and she's reaching out to him to help him to push him through something, to heal him as well. No, I don't think it's just health wise, but it's also to heal him spiritually, to bring things. So she's saying to him, reach out for the things that you need and ask for help. When you do that, you get the angels and everything else, your spirit guides coming back in to help you to find the way that you need to go. Don't allow the turmoil that you're around you to hold you in back. Allow the Spirit to come through and guide you through where you need to be going next. So don't be afraid to reach out to those you know, or even those you don't know, to help you to get through the problems that you're in right at the moment in the month of August.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would agree with that. And that's kind of what I was seeing too, is it's like, yeah, she's coming in to help him, but I think it's also about asking for help when you need it as well, like from your angels or guides or whomever, like somebody that's a healer or can just even send a prayer for you, especially if you're it feels like there's a lot of mental stuff this month happening for
Right.
people and a lot of emotional stuff happening this month and a lot of health things happening. And so then just having that healing being brought in and then just being open to it when people offer that help to you.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
Well, that came out real fast. It was like, okay, am I supposed to be doing that right away or give it a minute?
Right.
But,
Okay. And the next one is past life guides, karmic lessons, present assistance, present assistance.
interesting, eh? Look at it, guides from all different kind of backgrounds too.
Hmm.
So I think what it's saying is from things from the past, I think things that have happened in the past in August are going to start to reveal themselves a bit to you. When they do, take a look at what it is that they're trying to say to you. Was it something from a past life, or was it from something in the life in your lifetime right now in the past that keeps coming up and flagrant and saying things to you? Do you need to deal with some of that stuff from the past in order to find out where you're going and what you're doing in this month and also down the road? I think too, because it also shows past lights and all those different dimensions of the possibilities. If you don't know where you've been in a past life, it may also be a nice time for you to try to figure that out and go with that. But also, I think what it is saying karmic stuff from the past, if you're worrying about fixing it, don't worry about fixing it, the karma part of it. Just worry about dealing with it in your heart, like the last card said, with your guides and that allow you to pass through whatever it is that's holding you back from your past to allow the future to come through. So all the things coming in the month of August and so on will be seen by you and identified by you so you can work with them in a better way.
I love that. Yeah. I agree with that. And I think it's about really is about knowing why some things are happening in your life now. So if you can look back into the past of where you've been, and it can even be like this is talking about past life guys, but I think even this month it's a good time to go back even throughout our lives and just look at what we've done throughout our lives from the time that we've been born this time and what
Yes,
karmic lessons there is maybe there so that we're not continually repeating these lessons. They likely
yes,
are coming from a past life, but we've brought them forward. So look at them from now so that you can kind of squash some of these things. So you're saying, no, I'm not taking that anymore. I'm not doing that. I'm not going down that journey anymore with that. And then I think it is talking about, really just talking to your past life guides and asking them to present themselves to you so you know who they are and how they can help heal you. And I think where it shows that they're all different nationalities and all different, um, occupations that basically don't just get so fixated that your past life guide is somebody in particular. Just be open to that.
yes. And also, if you didn't know, Kim also does some past life stuff with her QHHT. So you can also ring her up and get one done over the internet as well. If you don't know
Can't
who
do it
your
over the
past life,
internet.
oh, sorry,
Yeah.
then I was out of place there. But you can always go and see her for a session and find out who your past lives are. I had a session with her and it was amazing, and found out lots about myself that I needed to know. And so, anyway, on with the reading, but I just wanted to throw that in there for you, Kim.
Thank
People
you.
should know that.
Thank you for the quick plug. But yes, it is something that you have to do in person. So,
Okay.
okay. So this one is Animal Kingdom. It says animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul.
Well, you get to go first this time.
Okay, well, one thing that it made me think of it, whoops. One thing that it made me think of was that Animal Speak book that we use all the time by Ted Andrews. And it talks about when you see, oh, that's Steven. Um, when you see different animals out and about and there's always a message behind them and a lot of them make sense like a dog or something like that is like about loyalty and a cat is about being curious and all these different things and then we always are attracted to one kind of animal or not. So for myself, like the raven is a huge thing for me and I always know that there's messages coming when I hear them or see them. And I, like you, Mom, talk to the animals all the time when I'm outside and, my friend and then you wonder why they show up in your life. Like yesterday we had one show up in our backyard and it was this little tiny sparrow, I think. Anyways, it like was hopping along into my fairy garden, up the little bridge and over, and then it just kind of hopped. But I was like, what's wrong with you, my friend? Why are you not flying? Like it was like it couldn't fly. And then it disappeared, so I assumed that it flew away. But to me, the message with that and seeing that was, taking time to enjoy some things along life and then just, go at a slower pace and just don't be rushing things as much. So I didn't read the book, but that was the
Yeah,
message.
that's a good observation.
So I think really what it's just saying is get back in touch with the animals that are either in your life as pets or that you see out in nature and things like that.
Yeah. I think I agree with you there. I think too it's also about identifying the different animals. If you see different animals around you, try to identify with them what it means to you, what it gives to you. Like if I see a horse, I see something that is so lean and beautiful, and when you see them galloping along, you see just nothing but muscle and they're so beautiful. and graceful as well, even though they're a horse. So every time I see that, it tells me that I'm paying attention to my health and that type of thing, and how I'm galloping along in my lifetime at the moment. Same with dogs and rabbits. Like rabbits are about fertility, newness coming into your life, and that. If you haven't checked out anything to do with the animals and how they can relate so much to you, like Kim said, we have Ted Andrews, who is now deceased, but his books are really awesome when it comes to gathering information about animals. And if you see them and what they do for you and what they mean for you. Like yesterday, we were driving along, and all of a sudden, as we were driving up to this light, um, I saw all these bugs flying around them, and I thought, what the heck is that? And I thought they can't be flies, that they were just too big. And we're still waiting for the light, and all of a sudden a bee comes up and hits the windshield, or almost hits the windshield, and it was like it was a honeybee, but it was a swarm of like so many of them around there.
Hmm.
So we were trying to figure out like how would that happen? Maybe somebody was carrying them and dropped them off. But busy as a bee also is significant too. Don't be so busy. Slow yourself down, right? So
Yeah.
was that the message that was telling us at the time? Slow down. Smell the roses that are around you. And I think that the animals coming up in that animal kingdom is saying, pay attention to the animals around you, because they're probably trying to tell you something that you need to know for the month of August. And the month of August should be a time for all kinds of animals coming out. It's the time of the year before winter where they're going to get together and do the things that they need to do before winter takes place here. So, yeah, interesting.
And I think it's interesting how, and to me, it kind of ties in with the past life guides and also the reaching out, because A, you're reaching out to these different forms of maybe modalities, or these animals or these guides in your life that can help bring these answers in that you need for a healing, whether it's emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever it is. And it just feels like, to me, there's just so many things that we need to delve into in August, that we really need to be looking at these things and connecting more, right? Even when you're reaching out to people, you're getting that connection, and it feels like August is like a month of connection. And with your bees, I got nectar of life. Don't forget to drink from the nectar of life. So,
Yeah, nice. I like your summation on that. Very nice.
okay. And then, so the last one we got, which is a very, very cool one: Goddess of Dreams, Vision, Intuition, and Receptivity. I'll try to hold it still.
Wow. Isn't that an interesting card after the other three? But you go ahead. I know what you're going to say, but that's a beautiful card. But yeah, interesting. Go
That is,
ahead.
it is a beautiful card. And really what I pick up from it is really like, it's really talking about the heart chakra in there, and with the reaching out and things like that. It's really talking about, it's time to come home to yourself and to really feel into your own heart chakra and do the things that you're feeling that bring you joy and bring you love. It's pay attention to your dreams, both physically from when you're sleeping, as well as the dreams that you want to attain in this life. And that's why we're, I think, going back into these things to do this reassessment of where we've been this far in our life, to know how we can move forward to attain these dreams that we really want. Because it's just saying, basically, it's time to get things, it's like stirring up the pot so that we can start moving things forward and getting all the gunk out and things like that. So that's what I pick up from it.
Very cool. I think too, the month of August is also a time of when the planets are really busy. It's also a time where the stars are busy. That's when you have your meteor showers, more of them, like in August and that type of thing. So I think it's also, a universal saying like pull the energy into yourself, like Kim said. Allow the energy to guide you. And with it saying that, saying, reach out to your spirit guides, reach out to whoever it is that gives you that peace and helps you with the information you're trying to attain to make you feel better about what you're doing. So I think what it's saying is pay attention to the things around you this month pay attention to what you're feeling from the things around you this month. I think it's about gathering how it makes you feel, whether it makes you feel excited, sad, happy, blue. Gather that information close to you. Once you do, then anything else will sort of just keep coming to you. Your spirit guides then can help you to assess what you need to know, how you need to change it, and the things that from the past that keep flagging on, but you need to change them in this month of August coming up. So that's what I get from that is trust. Trust your own intuition, guide it in back into you, and let that love, when it comes back to you, what you're doing, allow that to come back out and just fill out the world with love. Because once you do that, then you're enabling all the love to come back to you too.
I love that. That's
Okay.
that's a great message. And the two numbers that were on them were the 7th and the 25th. So I think those are dates in August that we pay attention to and, see what messages come with those. So be interesting. And if anybody hears anything or wants to share anything that they got from this reading for the month of August or what happens near the month of August, we'd surely love you to drop us a line, either email us or go on our website and drop something, or Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of them we've got. So just drop us a line because we'd love to hear it and we always respond. And we appreciate you liking and sharing with your friends and families because that's just so, so, so important for us as podcasters to get our ratings up and make sure that more and more people are seeing us and knowing which kind of content we want to bring. So we definitely appreciate you guys doing that for us.
Also, write something there about what you've received from the readings and that, give us a handshake sort of thing if you found that it helped you during the month and helped you to guide you in a way that you needed to find what you needed to find, whatever it could be. Anyways, write us some stuff on any of those social media platforms. We'd love to have a reference from you saying that it really helped you and put you in a frame of mind where you needed to be for the month. So yeah, if you could do anything like that for us, that would be beautiful. And we would be like hugely grateful as well. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the reading. We enjoy doing it, don't we, Kim?
Yes, we really do enjoy doing this. And, we appreciate all of you being our followers and following along on our journey with us. So, and then make sure you're tuning in to the rest of the month of podcasts because we've got some great guests coming up in August, as always. And yeah, we appreciate you just being with us on our journey.
Yep, you bet. And it is a journey.
Is that so? We both hope you have a magical month, and we'll talk to you on the next one.
You bet.